Welcome back to another video. I want to preface this by saying it is in no way bias, and if you call it bias, you are a gay, lying, faggot retard. It's not bias, I promise you. I am impartial, and I love everyone on the server equally, except 29 and Vanbot. They can both die. Everyone else, I love you. Starting off with the honorable mention. Created last night. Featured over 10 people at the base and featured Alpha Anarchy's biggest Twitch streamer, Troomer Town. Now obviously, shit base. Absolutely horrible builds. Very close to spawn and featured a bunch of retards. But it is ingrained in the server's history. You can't escape it now. I love it. It's part of the server, and we love it. Moving on, right on to number 5. I have chosen, after deep thought and consideration, I have chosen Inferno Plex. Picture, right here, put a picture. Future self, put a picture here. Nice little base. Featured Bro Slab, Vanbot, a few other goobers who I don't remember because you're irrelevant. Bro Slab is a big player now. He's come quite far. However, Vanbot, not so far. Right down. Small player. Fucking hate that retard. Great base though. I did like the base. It was nice and creative. It was kind of shitty. Opposite griefed it, but it gets taken. It gets the number 5 spot. Number 4. 1K. 1K. Infamous spawn base featured 25 members, 20 or 25 members, somewhere in there. I don't remember. I was part of it. Huge player, of course. Alex toured it. It gave the server its first breath of true activity, in my mind, and featured a beautiful mushroom of self-grinded obsidian by Bro Slab in the mines. I can confirm. Number 3. Trinity. Now, it's not biased. My base really is that good. The biggest solo base in the server, ever. A pretty decent sized base, even if not a solo base. I built it. Featured the Pantheon, the amazing Pantheon with my throne and my riches. Featured multiple towers. It's just a great overall base. Put a picture here. Picture, go. Now, coming in at number 2. This was hard for me. As many of you know, Farbase has been griefed recently. A huge loss to the community. And that's where it's going to go. Number 2. Farbase. Featured amazing builds. Featured a humongous dupe stash, which is safe. Don't worry, it's still intact. The base itself, humongous. We're still figuring out who did it. Don't worry, you will be caught. Whoever you are, he or she. I don't discriminate. Whoever you are, you will be caught and prosecuted and kicked from the server. I'll ban you myself. But it featured a great base. Featured a Parthenon built by yours truly. Featured quite a few pixel arts. Nice little UFO. And overall, it had huge potential, but it was cut too short. But don't worry, we're moving on to bigger things. And at number 1, obviously, I can't forget it. The greatest base on Alpha Anarchy, Spacebase. Or the village, that's what he called it. I don't really remember. It's a great base. Beautiful builds. Fex's built it. He's so based. I love him.
That fucking Jew?
He spoke up a little loud. But no, Fex's base, great base. Featured many prominent people. Fexus mainly, he did build most of the base. But I was there. I found it. So did Viper. Very good base. It's still intact to this day. And overall features the best builds. Beautiful custom trees. It's just the greatest base. In a toss-up, it's the greatest base, in my opinion. Built on the first day. Founded on the first day. It's just a beautiful base. It's truly just a beautiful freaking bass. And that's all. And I want to preface this by saying, you might have a better bass out there, but I don't believe you. Caffeine Swag Bass does not deserve any of these spots. Just want to let you know, because I've never seen it and it looks inactive. And the only thing there is Dido's Castle, which is kind of okay. No offense to Dino. And every other bass, I haven't seen it, so therefore it's relevant and small and tiny. And it doesn't have a YouTube video, so kill yourself. Thank you, and that is it. Remind myself to do pictures for each one of these. That's it, I think. You're welcome.